A huge moo to the herd, and welcome back to our playthrough of Rise of Industry. So, where did we leave it? Well, quick run through. We had pretty much done 2/3 of the major components of the car. Once the autosave clears, I'll go back to the car prototype. So we had done the components required for the exterior body. So we've now got windows being produced, we've got headlights being produced, and we have paint being produced. I think the paint's all the way down over here. Oh no, it's not actually. Where's the paint? Ooh, I seem to have forgotten to produce paint. Well, I'm glad it... Oh, nope, there it is. Sorry, I was producing paint. Amazing when you lose track of where you are in the game. So, we've got paint, headlights, and windows. And we've got the interior body. We have the radio receivers. We have the interior linings, and we have car seats. There's the car seats. There's the interior linings. And down here is the radio receivers. So, the last bit to do... Sorry, things are a bit sluggish today, just like me, is the rolling chassis. So, adhesive is being produced. So remember, this car is held together with duct tape. So we are producing adhesive. Not a great deal, but we are producing it. So we're working on the combustion engine. And if I go back to here, we'd start producing our biofuel, which is required for the get teeth back in combustion engine. We need alternators and we need car radiators. So the first one we're going to start on with is the alternators. Now, alternators require copper wire, which you can see we're producing in abundance for everything else. And if I go to my warehouse, you'll find we've got plenty of it here. And steel. Now, I have steel being produced here. I have set up a destination to ship the steel from this warehouse, warehouse number 2, down to warehouse number... warehouse number 3 to warehouse number 2. And then we'll start putting some production in here with the automotive factory, or is it the home goods factory? Home goods factory even says so right there. For the alternators, so we can get those being produced. Now, the one thing that is slightly concerning for me is we're shipping our coal from our coal mines, coal mine 1 and coal mine 2, as well as our iron down to our truck depot here, which is then shipping it down to here, truck depot number 6. Now, I've got 4 coal sitting in the truck depot and 33 iron ore. How much have I got sitting in the warehouse? 4 and plenty of iron ore. So I really need to think about getting more coal being shipped, but we'll keep an eye on that one and see how it goes. So let's get started. We want to get some home goods factories down to... Oh, actually no. What we want to do is check that we have actually researched the alternator, because otherwise it's going to be a bit pointless trying to do it. Yep, we did do the alternator research. We've done, I think, most of the car components we have. Yep, we haven't done any of the goods factories. Now, while I'm here, because I will forget otherwise, I'm going to kick off the research for the tyres, because we're going to need those for the rolling chassis. So we may as well get those going. As you can see, I've got plenty of cash. I've got 512 million. Sorry if my voice is a bit quiet today. My throat's a bit sore. We've got 512 million. So as long as we can keep that up, we're in a good position. So, home goods factory. There we are. We're going to pop 3 of these down, I think, just to start off with. One. We'll change that to alternator. And then we'll copy that one. And again, if I remember to push down shift, I can do multiples. I think after all this time playing it, I would have remembered by now. Right, so we've got our 3 alternator factories being produced. Now, just out of curiosity, does anyone want alternators? So if I go to my car part shop in Mould, and they don't want alternators, which is a shame because we could have been selling those. Let's have a look in Chillingham, where it all started. They want alternators, and they're going to pay 143,000 for each one, but they want 4 every 15 days. Now, if we look at how many alternators I will produce, it's 2 every 45 days. So, yeah, we might sell them. We might sell them. So let's unpause the game and get it running. There's our little Zeppelin going backwards and forwards. Logistics alert. What's the problem? Yes, mold is full, and we've done our research for raw rubber. So once the steel is delivered from the warehouse here down to here, the one problem I've realized is it's not going to be in range of here, which is annoying. So we're going to do some manual deliveries. Or are we? Have I got enough destination slots? I do. Good. Right, so I need copper wire and I need steel. So tier 1 I think it is for steel. Destination, home goods factory 15, 16 and 17. So factories. One of the things I do like is it doesn't just give you a full list of all your factories, it only gives the ones that actually needs the stuff, so that makes things a bit easier. And then copper wire, which I think is a tier 1 as well. Again, 15, 16 and 17. And 17. Just wait for this autosave to clear. Right, so they will start delivering the goods out. My R&D has just finished rubber and tyre, so that's all the R&D done. So we'll start producing alternators, which again is another key component. Just have a look at the tech tree for logistics, etc. Is there anything I can do to increase the amount of distribution slots? There is for my truck depot, but we don't really need to worry about that at the moment, so it's just the warehouses. Right, so I think we're good at the moment. We are going to need to do some research for rolling chassis and body chassis, but let's do the axles first. Let's get that done. So that's ticking over, and when we come to actually making the components, we are in a good place. So I am now starting to produce alternators. So that's alternators being produced, and now it's car radiators. Again, they need steel, and they need radiators, which needs more steel and copper tubing. Now I am producing copper tubing. Well, I would be if there was any copper being delivered to it. Apparently there is no copper being delivered to it. Have I got a copper shortage, I wonder? No, I've got plenty of copper. So why aren't you working? Because for some reason I switched you off. No idea why. Oh well, at least that one was easy to fix. So, copper tubing, that'll be produced. We'll need to get some steel. We've got steel being shipped over. The problem again though is that we do have a shortage of coal, so we are going to have to fix that coal issue. So if I go to the warehouse, we'll find that I've got plenty of iron ore, but not enough coal. I do have a lot of money, and I do love Zeppelins, just like Daenerys loves ships. Zeppelin field. It's not a block tile, is it? Because it's too close to the edge, I wonder? Possibly. Let's just have a look. Well, it doesn't seem to be anything there. Okay. Strange. Right, that's where the coal is. Is this too far? I don't think this is too far away. Right. Pop you there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my destination for these. This is the truck depot. You're going to go to logistics, and this is Zeppelin field number 3. So you're going to start shipping all of your goods to Zeppelin field number 3. And same for you. Right, so that's that and that. So they'll start filling out my Zeppelin field. And over here, where I actually need the coal, I'm going to put another Zeppelin field in. There. And you're going to ship all of the coal when you receive it, which is raw resources, coal, to warehouse number 3. Okay, so that just leaves me to do a trade route for my Zeppelin. So let's add a route. Zeppelins. Zeppelin 3 pick up all of the coal. And then we'll add a stop, and that's going to Zeppelin field number 4. And we'll get that running. We have more Zeppelins. I love Zeppelins. So this will start loading up the Zeppelin field. As you can see, it's already maxed out the amount that we can fit into the Zeppelin field. So my Zeppelins will be going backwards and forwards. Eventually. Zeppelin 3 field. Oh, yep, there he is. So he is actually shipping the stuff. And what I am going to do is some research into the Zeppelins to increase the amount of capacity and speed. Let's get them moving backwards and forwards as quickly as possible. Which should mean that my warehouse will have plenty of coal, which should unblock things here a little, especially for my steelworks, because that is unfortunately the area that has the biggest issue. I suspect we're going to need lots more steel, but we'll just see how things go at the moment. So copper tubes being made, so let's make some radiators. Steel frames to Chillingham. I think I'll decline that one at the time being. Right, so I'm going to need some more home goods factories to make these radiators. Now the problem I have is my destinations are maxed out for this warehouse. So I'm going to need to think about how I do this. Nope. Ooh, pause. 22.7 million. I'm not actually selling my interior linings, am I? Or am I? Warehouse 1. Where's Warehouse 1? There you are. Apparently I'm selling interior linings. Oh, apparently they're going to Truck Depot 1. Right, let's go to Truck Depot 1. I have to tweak this autosave. It's very frequent. Truck Depot 1. No? You're not. Oh, actually, I'm looking at the wrong place. If I want to know where the transport route is. Where am I sending these interior linings? I am sending them to Truck Depot number 3. I wish I'd just done this. Instead of trying to find it. Truck Depot number 3 is here. And you are sending them to Mold's car park shop. So we'll decline this one. If it had been relatively close, then we would have gone for it. But it's a fair distance to get to Heston. Right. We have done... Ooh, coal can't... Well, that's because the Zeppelin field is full. Which is fair enough. Right, so we've increased our Zeppelin capacity. So we should be shipping more coal now. And we were starting to do our radiators. So, home goods factory. How are we going to get the steel? Have we got plenty of steel? No, we haven't. Here we are still making it. And we've got plenty of coal. Just double check that. Yeah, tons of coal. So it's just a case of waiting for things to catch up. We seem to be low on coal here though. Why would we be low on coal there? Let's have a look. So Truck Depot 6 is shipping coal to warehouse number 3. But what's getting shipped? Warehouse number 2 is getting coal. But you're not actually receiving any coal because the trade route... Now, let me just check. One of these is for coal. Truck Depot 2 to Truck Depot 3. Yeah, because it's all being shipped away now. Awkward. But not the end of the world. Let's set up a destination from the Zeppelin field for coal to truck depot number 2. Yeah, let's see if that works. If I get my trucks out to do the stuff, then we should be in a better place. And the Zeppelins can do the bigger stuff. I mean, logically, I should just be using the Zeppelin field here to ship down. And I probably will do that because it makes far more sense than shipping everything down by road. Yeah, I'm being a bit of a wally here. Because, I mean, the Zeppelin field has plenty there. The warehouse has plenty. So, yeah, let's stop being silly here. Let's cancel that destination here. And what we will do instead is we will do Zeppelin field 4. You will ship coal to truck depot number 6. And truck depot number 6, if I go to my trade routes, can I edit this to do... Don't think I can. No, I'm just going to have to kill the route, I think. So add route, trucks, truck depot number 6, pick up the coal. And ship it down to truck depot number 3. So add the stop in for truck depot number 3 and offload. And then hit play. Should work a bit better even. Deliver 11 tyres to Chillingham. Well, I'm not even making tyres yet, so that seems a bit pointless. So we are now stocking up on alternators. I have 18 there, so that is perfect for us, and we can start selling those off in a bit. We're moving our coal along, so that should hopefully unblock the glassworks and smelters, amongst other things. We're out of diodes, but then again I think that's due to a lack of glass, which as you can see is because we've not got enough coal over. Alright, now for the 4th or 5th time of trying, shall we try and get some radiators built? I want to try and put them in this area. So where's my radius for here? Yeah, I want to get some home goods factories along here. So factories, we'll pause it for a bit, because that way I can get the benefit of undo if I mess up. One, we'll change you to a radiator. We will copy, and we'll hold shift down this time to make 3 of these. And we'll get some road put in. Connect you. Do we want to connect you up there, or do we want to connect you? Go on autosave, do you think? Right, we're just going to pop you there for the time being. Right, so I have my 3 radiator factories. Now they should all be within range of the warehouse, which is good. We'll make sure the copper tubing is in range of the warehouse as well. It is. And we've got steel coming into warehouse 2 as well, have we not? We should have, yes. So let's get it running. And once my trucks start delivering the coal, we should be in a better place. Whew. So we want to take these radiators and we're going to turn them into car radiators. And if we can get the car radiators done, we'll be in a much better position. So I think we'll leave this one here for now. We have made some good progress. We've got the alternators in place. We've got the radiators in place for doing the car radiators. We've unblocked the issues with the coal, hopefully. And we've got plenty of steel being made. So again, we're making a lot of progress. So what we'll do in the next video is we'll look at getting car radiators made up, and then that will be all the components we need for the combustion engine, which just leaves us with the axles. Now for that we need steel frames, tires and steel. So hopefully that won't be too complicated, and we're inching ever closer to that all-important car. So just leaves me to say, if you like this video, please give it a like. Disliked, feel free to click dislike. Any comments at all? I do enjoy reading the comments, so please feel free to leave them in the comment section. And if you want to see more of these videos, etc., and some of the other game series I'll be doing, then please feel free to subscribe. It just leaves me to say I wish you a very good day, and I look forward to you joining me in my next video. Thank you very much.